and welcome to Channel 2 Action News. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Michael, and here are this week's top stories.
A 3-year-old Egyptian boy was sentenced to life in prison last week after being mistaken for another person. The baby was sentenced for the murder of 3 people and sabotaging public property back in 2014. Egyptian authorities arrived at the toddler's house only to realize that the suspect they were looking at for is 3 years old. They then realized that it was a mistake and went home.
Virgin Galactic unveiled a new spaceship last Friday that is designed to serve the company's goal to be the first private space tourism company. There's no set date for the first flight, but over 700 people have already signed up for a ride. Tickets at the moment run at $250,000 a seat, so get ready to fly to space soon if you've got the money.
Let's head on over to Counselor's Corner.
What's up, General? Hi, my name is Seth, and this is Counselor's Corner. Seniors going to SBCC who have not taken the SBCC assessment test yet, go to the counseling office for a schedule of when you can take the test. Juniors, if you are interested in taking SBCC English 110/111 offered on your campus in the fall, you must take the SBCC assessment test in order to take the class. The test will be March 1st, 9 a.m. in the SBHS Cafe. Get your ticket for the test in the counseling office. You must have a SBCC K number in order to take the test. Seniors, Dawn's Pride Scholarship is due today. They are awarding 6 $500 scholarships. Easy paper application is in the counseling office.
Thanks, guys. Let's head on over to ASB.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who came out to an informal. It was a huge success for the junior class and there was a great turnout. There was more people there than last year, so that's awesome. Also, be sure that you're listening for the Pennies for Patience winners, which will be announced next week. I'm Lily and this has been ASB. Back to you in the studio.
Let's go to Political Corner with Ben.
What's up, guys? I'm Ben Zavaios, and this is Political Corner. So it finally happened. After months of a relentlessly heated campaign season for the Republicans, Jeb Bush has dropped out of the race. No matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, it is inarguable that this man's run has been painful to watch, and his decision to drop out is a depressing inevitability. Debate after debate, the man chock-filled with rude statements and bully tactics, Donald Trump berated Bush for countless reasons, such as Jeb's extensively large campaign budget or his family members' past mistakes. Bush's decision to drop out is an especially significant occurrence. When reflecting on the early stages of this campaign, many initial predictions from political analysts placed Bush among top contenders. Conversely, Donald Trump, the one candidate virtually ruled out to win the Republican nomination, is now leading in the polls. These trends have made it clear that national polls are a very dynamic being. It will be hard to predict what will happen next. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Ben. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Can I still drop a class?
Actually, the last day to drop a class is Friday, March 4th without getting a withdrawal or fail on your transcript.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, do you know when the ACT juniors test is?
It's April 9th to take the test, but the deadline is March 4th.
Well, where can I sign up at?
You can sign up online at actstudents.org.
All right, well, where can we pay at?
There are fee waivers in the counseling office.
Louder. Louder.
I'm sure they can hear me, Junior.
No,
Dom's professionalism.
Sorry I'm late. I just didn't want to wake up at 6 and I kept hitting snooze. My bad.
Why are you late, Clarissa? Here at Dom's Incorporated we pride ourselves on being prepared and on time.
Cause I just don't care, dumbos. I'm just in this for the money.
You're fired, Clarissa. You're never on time, you don't participate, you don't pay attention, and you never show respect.
Just if I had been a Don.
Dons are respectful, on time, and participate in their work. Be a Don.
Teen Star has returned to Santa Barbara. Join us at the Arlington Theater this Saturday at 7 p.m. to support Ava Burford, Santa Barbara High's own Teen Star contestant. Tickets with your student ID are $15. Come support our leading Don in the biggest preteen singing competition in SB.
Man, I really wish someone could explain to these sophomores how they can get some better details on things. I mean, all the other grades get all this wonderful information.
Did someone say information?
Whoa, who are you?
Well, if you're a sophomore, then come on down to the sit-down Tuesday, March 1st from 6:30 to 7:30 in the cafeteria. Here we'll show you how to better understand your transcript, review your high school graduation requirements, A to G college eligibility, show you how to be ready for junior and senior year, and so much more. How's all that sound?
Yeah, that sounds great.
If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. If you say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" And they're like, I'm not really sure. Then you could make them a cup of tea, or not, but be aware they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then, and this is the important part, don't make them drink it. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea. Some people change their mind in the time that it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk. And it's okay for people to change their mind. And you are still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they're unconscious, don't make them tea. Unconscious people don't want tea. And they can't answer the question, do you want tea? Make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink the tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time. They don't want you to come around to their place unexpectedly and make them tea and force them to drink it going, "But you wanted tea last week." Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, "But you wanted tea last night." If you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you're able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand it when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything.
Don't test well. Remember, for colleges, this is just part of your application. Check out fairtest.org/university/optional for a list of colleges where you don't need the tests.
Welcome to this week's episode of Word Pronunciation of the Week. This week's word is impate-hwai. Impate-hwai. Thank you.
Morning. Morning, guys. Morning, guys. Should I do morning? Let's get this over with. Mic on top of it. What you got for me, boys? You got a good script today? Yeah.
Make sure we know.
It's not even funny.
Set it right, so we're making sure
God, you guys can't write anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done. Alright, so now we're in the theater. It's probably about 11 a.m. It's time for rehearsal. We got a good show this week. I'm exhausted. I was up way too late last night. Every show's got to have a number one fan. Olivia Cooper, everybody. It's good fun. What can I say? It's just what I always do. I always have my coffee. I don't have it today, so I'm kind of screwed over. Ready for the run through, yeah?
No. We can't use that anymore. We use that way too many times.
We can't use Trump.
No.
How about John Cena?
Old joke. No.
They will. Now, let's go over to sports. That's it for this week's episode of Channel 2 Action News. I'm Michael.
And I'm Daniel. Have a good weekend.
Or don't. I hope you don't.
Yeet.
Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
I am one with the Jon Stewart. I am one with the morning show. I can do this because I'm Wuhan. I am Minnie Conan. I will host the Tonight Show. But first, I will do the morning show.